Wide shot of the golden savanna under a pale washed-out sky as dust swirls across the landscape. A small band of Homo erectus trudges forward, their hunched bodies cutting stark silhouettes against the horizon. Low, ground-level angle as their heavy, scarred feet pound into cracked earth, sending up clouds of dust. Medium shot of a female at the rear, her swollen belly taut with labor, sweat glistening on her brow as she leans heavily on a crude stick. Close-up of two younger females glancing skyward at vultures, circling above, fear tightening their jaws. Wide tracking shot as the leader, a muscular male with a scarred cheek, raises his hand abruptly, freezing the group mid. Close-up of tall grass, swaying unnaturally, a ripple moving forward with predatory intent. Low-angle shot of the leader's knuckles whitening as he grips a sharpened stone, his chest rising with tense breaths. Medium shot of two males stepping protectively forward, shoulders squared, forming a fragile wall. Close-up on the pregnant female collapsing to her knees, her face contorted in both pain and fear. Wide shot as the grass parts violently and a lioness strides out, golden eyes fixed on the tribe. Tracking shot of two younger lions slinking low, their muscles rippling as tails lash through the grass. Close-up of the tribe's throats rumbling in low growls, teeth bared in primal defiance. Extreme close-up of the lioness's eyes, narrowing, pupils dilating before the charge. Wide, dynamic shot of the lioness lunging forward, claws extended, the savanna dust exploding around her. Medium shot of females hoisting children to their hips, eyes wide with terror as they scramble backward. Tracking shot of a stone whistling through the air, smashing against a young lion's muzzle with a sickening crack. Low-angle close-up of the lioness recoiling as a stone slams into her shoulder, blood-staining her tawny fur. Heroic low-angle shot of the leader stepping forward, chest exposed, arms raised wide as he bellows a primal cry. Extreme close-up of sparks flying as stone smashes against stone, firelight flickering in the lion's eyes. Wide shot of the lions circling uneasily before retreating into the grass, their snarls fading into the wind. Wide shot of the tribe retreating into the thorns of a protective acacia grove, the savanna stretching endless beyond. Close-up of the pregnant female collapsing fully onto the ground, pain twisting her body. Medium shot of a young female chewing bitter leaves, spitting the pulp into her palms to rub onto the mother's skin. Close-up of the leader standing guard at the grove's edge, scanning every shadow, stone clenched tight in his fist. Wide time-lapse as the sun sinks red across the horizon, shadows stretching long over the laboring figure. Extreme close-up of the newborn's first scream, its tiny fists clenching in the fading light. Medium shot of the tribe gathered close, exhaustion softening into relief as the mother cradles her child. Wide establishing shot of dark clouds rolling in, lightning crackling across the savanna sky. Low tracking shot of raindrops striking the dust, exploding into mud as wind lashes the grass sideways. Medium shot of the tribe huddled together, shielding the newborn with hides as rain drenches their bodies. Wide shot of the leader, guiding them toward a rocky outcrop, water cascading down its edges. Low-angle shot from within the shallow cave as the tribe scrambles inside, carrying the newborn wrapped in leaves. Close-up of stormwater dripping from the leader's brow, firelight of determination in his eyes. Medium shot of the group pressed tightly together, warmth building from their combined bodies. Wide dawn shot of the savanna scarred with flood channels, water glistening where grazing grounds once stretched. Tracking shot of vultures descending to peck at drowned antelopes, the air heavy with decay. Medium shot of the leader pointing east, his gaze fixed on the faint smoke of another tribe's presence. Wide shot of the riverbank, pools of stranded fish wriggling in shallow water. Medium shot of a male smashing a rock down, scooping a thrashing fish into his scarred hands. Close-up of raw flesh torn by sharp teeth, juices spilling down beards as the tribe devours the catch. Wide shot across the water as another band emerges lean, sharp-featured, stones gripped in their fists. Medium shot of the scarred female leader stepping forward, her bare teeth, a guttural challenge. Low-angled shot of the male leader clutching his stone tighter, muscles tense with the weight of choice. Extreme close-up of the scarred female slamming a fish onto the mud, water splashing upward. Close-up of the male leader lowering his stone slowly, then placing his own fish onto the ground. Wide shot of the two tribes crouched side by side at the water's edge, tearing fish together in wary silence. Wide night shot of stars above as the merged tribes huddled close, the newborn nestled at the center. Low-angle shot of glowing eyes appearing in the darkness, hyena laughter echoing across the plain. Wide, chaotic shot of the pack, charging in, dust and saliva flying as they descend upon the camp. Medium shot of a young male screaming as a hyena clamps its jaws onto his leg, dragging him down. Low-angle close-up of the scarred female slamming a stone into a hyena's skull, blood spraying in arcs. Heroic tracking shot of the leader ramming his stone into a hyena's ribs again and again until it collapses. Wide shot of hyenas retreating into the night, leaving bloodied ground and exhausted survivors behind. Medium shot of the injured male writhing in pain, his leg mangled and bleeding into the dirt. Close-up of the scarred female pressing crushed herbs into his wound, hands steady with knowledge. Wide dawn shot of the two tribes sitting in a circle, children clinging to mothers, the newborn at the heart. Medium shot of bloodstained stones lying at their feet, symbols of both violence and salvation. Heroic low-angle shot of the male leader, lifting the newborn toward the rising sun, its light blazing behind him. Wide shot of both tribes raising guttural cries together, raw voices echoing across the savanna. Final sweeping shot of the united band marching forward through golden grass, small against the vast and merciless horizon, yet bound now by the first ember of unity.